Halloween g'day, and we're here back at Hatcher. Now we've got some issues that I had and some upgrades I did, so let's check that out and you'll have a look and see how you're going. So this is what I've done. I've changed all this to create more volume, so I'm able to produce more plants quicker. So I've got a few of them in there. I just took some chilies out from here. I'll show you them in a second. I'm transitioning them to dirt so they can go straight from hydroponics to dirt, and I can put them outside. But yeah, these are just some cuttings I took from the other. I took some cuttings. I'm going to attempt to try to do the cherry again. I've tried a few different ways of doing the cherry, and every time I try doing them they don't root, so I'm going to attempt this way of doing the cherry and we'll see. And I've got a couple of citrus in the apple out there, and these ones have been really resilient, this hedge as well. Every time I've tried to clone that in the past it hasn't been that well, so I'm going to try the water method on them, see if that fixes. I've just got some more chilies in here, and this one's basically going to be all chilies as well. I've got two different ones going, so as you can see I've got the air stone in here. I'm going to see which one's more effective, if the air stone or the non-air stone is going to be more effective. So we'll check that out and see which one's going to work better. I must have one dead there. I'll replace that. Anyway, so we'll go back and show you the bottom here. So I've got just enough exactly to go from the bottom across over into these tents when they're finished doing what I'm planning to do with them. But I plan on cutting these when they get a bit bigger. I'm going to try to graft this one and this one together, and one's a black chili and the other's a capsicum, so I can call it a black and yellow. Funny that. Anyway, these are the ones I just transitioned out that you're seeing in the other past videos that had the larger roots. So I had put them in dirt. We'll give them a couple of weeks to bounce back here before I attempt to put them outside, because it's quite hot outside at the moment. But yeah, as well, by saying that, as I've been doing that, I harvest a couple of the chili plants I had. So this was a new chili plant I got addition to that's outside, and that was the black chili and the candy cane capsicum. So I got this like one or two flowers, and they flowered, and then seeds I removed from them. I put them in probably about 2 days ago, and I've got some things coming up. I'm not sure if that's them or what's going on. We'll just have to wait and see and watch them come up a bit quick. Usually it takes longer, but it might be them, or it could be like some grass or something with dirt, but we'll soon see. These ones I don't think got nothing coming up with them yet. The Thai chili, there's just like a multiple coloured chili. I'll show you that when I go outside. So yeah, that's the new setup that I did, so I can pump out more volume. So we'll see how that goes, and you'll stay tuned for that. So I'm over here because I took them 4 and I transferred them plants. I needed to put more in there, so I just took the Chinese bell pepper, like a Chinese chili. It looks like a small capsicum, and I'll put them in them later. You'll see them in the future. We'll switch across, we'll go outside and we'll check that out, and I'll show you what I've got going outside. I did some upgrades out there too. Stay tuned, we'll be back in a second. So outside I ended up putting irrigation system in, like a misting system. That's all along there, along the top. I had it lower. When I had it lower it wasn't working as well, and it's on like an automatic timer, and so I don't have to use as much water. I did find though that I have to, every now and again, sometimes these heads will get slightly clogged, and just get a pin and push it into them. I probably have to grab some spare ones to check that. But anyway, as I've seen with the mango tree, I'm getting slight little tiny little mangoes. One just fell off. The cherry tree's going good. I got a new addition, so I got the nectarine. Yeah, I have upsized a lot of these pots as well, because I thought they wanted more room. I had an issue. It got really hot here, and the top of the new growth all got singed. But that's not going to bother me too much, because now I know it's just going to spread out and get wider, and that's what I want them to do anyway. I want them to get wider. been slow growth with that. I have got an orange tree as well now, so yeah, I've got a small orange on that, and a lemon. I'll go down to me 4 pomegranate mothers. This is that Chinese capsicum that I took, like the Chinese chili. I took the clones from that at the bottom that will go back inside. Here's the others. The chili plants that you did see inside is actually this breed of chili, not this one. I noticed this one's been very slow with growth. It sort of stays stocky if it's small. It produces a lot of a lot of chilies though. So I just got a debate on which one I'm going to keep out of them and then pick them and keep them, but we'll wait and see. That's the Thai chili, as I was saying. So it comes in as different colours. So yeah. So I did take the I had like mesh up to try to stop the sun, and I found it wasn't working that well, and all my smaller plants were dying anyway. So I just thinking something obviously keeps eating them, so I think I'll just deliberately bring them out when they're bigger, like the other ones are, so then I don't have that issue as much. I'll just keep bringing them out as long as I'm going along. But yeah, and he's not looking that healthy. This is just the area I've got to wait to fill back up because I had issues. Like I ended up having 300 American, what are they? California capsicum in there, and the California capsicum just ended up all getting eaten by something. They all ended up like, so I'd have like a small shoot like this, and then something would come along and just eat it. I lost all of them, so that's why I went with the method of keeping them. Like bigger, doing them inside, and then bringing them out so everything doesn't die. So we'll do that, and I'll keep on that. I hope you enjoyed this week's update and this week's video. Please subscribe to the channel. I will throw a video up here for you, and we'll see you next week.